Hello, Libra. This is Michelle with Old World Mystics, and I'm here to do your January 2022 tarot reading. It's actually going to be a year ahead reading, and we are just going to indulge ourselves in this colorful, beautiful deck by Lori LaPage, the Tarot of the Arcs, second edition, Tarot Aux Arcs, and I hope you enjoy it. I really like the deck. So for this reading, we're going to focus on luck, money, and love for 2022. Luck, money, and love for the sign of Libra. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look for you. All right, we're beginning with a focus on luck. We have the Page of Swords coming in, the Knight of Batons, and the Five of Swords. All right, interesting. Okay, let's pull another row. This is the Seven of Cups, the Fool coming in. Interesting. And the Eight of Cups. Well, first thing I'm going to say is I really like the trajectory of this, moving from the 7 to the 8, seeing the 5 in here, seeing the change. It suggests a positive progression from something that was a little uncertain emotionally into something that feels more stable for you emotionally. It looks like for some of the Libras, this is going to involve a journey really throughout the year. It might be something that occurs over the course of the year. Have strength. I'm hearing, fortify yourself. I'm hearing that too, to fortify yourself for this journey. It looks exciting. And so that's one way to look at it. Is to just look at the next year as full of potential is what I'm picking up. Like a lot of potential. There may be some challenges to deal with throughout the year, but I think this can be part of the excitement, and that the Libras can look at any challenges as actually opportunities. All right, looking at them as opportunities for learning, for change, and for advancement. All right, let's continue on. We're going to move into the money section of the reading now, and it's quite possible that these sections will connect or overlap in ways, and if that's the case, I'll bring in those ideas as they come in. But overall, for luck, I see a very positive trajectory with change coming in, and it looks like the possibility of something more stable and long-lasting that brings in happiness for you. All right, this is the Hanged Man. This is the King of Batons and the Two of Batons, followed by the King of Air, which could be you. Justice also, Justice also is, I feel, associated with Libra because of the scales. So we often think of Libra when we see Justice. And this is the Knight of Coins. Well, I have to say, overall, what I am picking up, Libra, is to have patience in 2022 regarding the money. It looks like some of you are waiting. All right, literally, like we're looking at the Hanged Man as waiting, just like hanging here, sort of waiting for something to occur. And with this particular king also, I just have to say, this king I feel this king is ready to go at any moment. But he is in a position where he also is having to wait. So the energy, the readiness is there. We have the idea of a journey happening potentially in 2022. Not necessarily, I mean, it could be a concrete journey, but just a journey, the journey of life, of advancement happening. And then with the Two of Rods, I'm just picking up the idea that in 2022, part of the experience that Libras are going through may have to do with just having patience, I want to say, and waiting out the situation. A message is coming in about continuing to prepare. So this will be very important not to, let's say, become idle or stagnant, but instead, if you are having to wait, the message is to continue to prepare for that forward advancement. I do like justice coming in because it does suggest to me that at some time during the year, you may be seeing, I want to say, like a just recompense financially, or some type of a reward coming in, or a judgment coming in regarding the money and the finances. So it may have to do with it could have to do with anything. But it could have to do, for example, with work. It could have to do with an advancement in that way. If we take this literally, in a legal case, it could mean a reward, for example, for some of you. And so while you're waiting for these things to develop, again, the tarot is saying to just have patience. It's part of this plan, the plan of the journey. Now let's go into love. Well, that's very nice to see. We have the Nine of Cups. That's the wish card in the tarot, or even the playing card deck. This would be the wish card coming true. All right, for love. Let's continue on. All right, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, that's interesting. I'm having some thoughts coming in on that already. And the Nine of Rods, which is really beautiful because it's like a trellis, we can see. Let's pick 3 more cards for love. We have the Eight of Swords coming in. Oh my goodness. All right. This is the Lover's card. All right, coming in for you, Libra, in the love portion of the reading. All right, we're going to dig down a little bit into that. And now the Seven of Swords. Let's just take a look at these first 2 cards and see what comes in. For some of the Libras, I do feel in 2022, there's a potential for like a real intellectual match to occur. And it could almost be, well, I'm really picking up this little star in the center of the swords. We have 4 this way, 4 this way, going this way. It really looks like the potential for a really, I'm going to say, like literally a stellar match. Somebody that you really get along with on an intellectual level, and that can blossom into a romance. I'm picking up really the same message here with the Two of Swords. Now, maybe not for every sign, but I'm picking it up for Libra that this has to do with a mental kind of match because of the swords. There might be some kind of decision involved initially. You might, I'm picking up the idea of kind of like feeling each other out, like getting to know one another. That could be something that takes place, that what the message that's coming through is to take your time with it. That's what I'm picking up, that it's going to be okay to take your time with it. There can be some doubts about I don't think it's particularly about this person. I mean, it can be about the person, but I think it's just based on the experience that you've had in life. I think you just know that the wise thing to do is to take your time in making a decision about any new people that you meet. Now, this could also be more than one person, let me say. Because this is a theme for the year. I'm actually happy to see that. I am picking up a real singles read on this. Picking up a singles read, and I'm just asking for those that are coupled. I think for those that are coupled, also there's the possibility of I want to say like a stronger meeting of minds or a shift in the relationship that brings you even closer and deeper together, but it's like on an intellectual level. I think for Libra that comes first for a lot of Libra people, and then after that the relationship develops. So for those of you that are coupled and maybe there's been let's say kind of the relationship has leveled off, it may be that the next step for the relationship is to connect on an intellectual level, and then things will grow from there. All right, that's what I'm picking up. It's very promising, beautiful to see. Take your time. You've learned that it's a good idea to take your time, see where things go, and also just to keep in mind that there could be more than one person in 2022 that is, I want to say, somebody that you're thinking about. All right, that's a possibility too. There could be more than one option. We could put it this way. All right, so options for love in 2022. I am picking 3 more cards actually as a general message for Libra. A general message for Libra, and it is the Ace of Swords, Ace of Air. This is the High Priestess coming in. And the Queen of Batons, Queen of Fire. Well, this is a beautiful message for you, Libra. It's a very strong message coming through saying to trust yourself, trust your intuition. It looks like there are some new starts for you in 2022, some new developments. This could be in different areas of life. It could be in work, in finances. It could be in love. Use your intuition. It is so strong. It will guide you, and it will tell you which way to go. You know which way to go deep in your heart. Your intuition is going to be a fabulous guide for you in 2022. That's your reading, Libra, for the year ahead. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure, as always, to do these readings for you and with you, and I'll see you next time.